Yeah, sorry, that was messed up in the beginning. Hi, Megan. First, I want to say that I miss you very, very much. It's hard to do so much without you by my side. And yeah, I'm feeling a little sappy today because this is not my first one. Let's just be real about this for a second, okay? Um, Aside from being lonely and sad and drinking wine by myself, I've done a plethora of activities that I wish you had been there with me for. I paint still. You can see it in the background. Right here, right by my bike. That's mine. Still a paint. And I'm learning Spanish. Actually, kind of dating someone who is Mexican. It's my first man friend that is not a white. He even sounds Mexican, like he has the accent and everything, and he makes fun of white people regularly. Not like in the like ridiculously racist way, but in like the subtle way that's like when we're talking about cooking, and he's like, "Oh, don't you just cook with butter, butter?" It's funny, but it's not funny. And I'm actually kind of concerned because I'm pretty sure he's a drug dealer, and I'm pretty sure he was involved in a recent tryst because I haven't heard from him lately. So, no, Paquito concerned. I love your last message. Tell me about how that bike thing goes. If bike is code for your pussy, I would really prefer that because, I like to hear inappropriate details about your sex life. Um, what else can I update you on? I hate my job still. I still have that weird tooth here. Um, I still pick my nose like it's not an issue. Rewind the tape if you need proof of that one. I'm about to go teach. I've been teaching and practicing cooking healthy meals for one of my employees who, doesn't have the means necessarily to reach her weight loss goals, be it with motivation or, you know, she doesn't know what to buy to eat healthy or, portion control, that kind of stuff. So I've been working with her on that. And really, really, she's been the one that helps me stay me, if that makes any sense at all. Lately, I've had a hard time remembering who I am as a person, as why I enjoy helping people. Like I've gotten that like kind of like victimized status of I'm this lonely girl by myself in this city where people get shot on the regular. Okay, like this is not a cool town to be in. This is South Bend times rednecks and lots of Mexicans. There are at least 5 Mexican gangs around here. And with his wig, blonde hair, blue eyes is a perfect target to be in some kind of sex trade. So running at night gets a little scary, but it's really helped me get back on track on the speed thing. Look at my muscles. Okay, not from that angle. Don't look at him for that angle. That angle looks better. That angle looks better. So, but yeah, helping her reminds me who I am and how much I love people and love, being there for people. It's funny for them, once they've gotten to know me, a lot of my employees really, now that they understand where I come from, they enjoy me a little bit more. They come from these, like very poor communities, really poor communities, and, they grew up in an area where violence was normal, where, bullying is regular and consistent, and to not be bullied, you have to be a bigger bully, um, which, goes against everything that you learn in a liberal arts community, and, really anything that I grew up in. I grew up in this box, this like imaginary castle box. And so it's really odd to be a part of this, you know? My phone's going off. I'm not going to answer it. It's one of my friends who I have so many minority friends. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm kind of like their pet sometimes, you know? Like I'm their like cute white girl that they bring around, even though like they're all like, you know, they say the N word all the time, and I can't keep up with that. It sounds weird when I say it, but they've kind of adopted me into their family, to the, you know, black and Mexican community. So I don't know. It's a cool experience, and I don't know. At least I'm learning to appreciate little things like that. Um, and you helped me realize that in our phone conversation. You helped refocus because I was flipping my shit out, and right now I don't feel calm. Like I'm still restless. Like I've always had that restlessness, but I don't feel like I want to bolt like immediately. Like I don't have that. Like there's not that part of me that's like, oh my god, I'm gonna get out of here. Like you know how I freak out like on a whim. Like all of a sudden I'm fine. I can be cool until that snap second. I'm like I have to get out of here right fucking now, and you help calm that down. I miss you so much. I don't know what to. It's not just this time. I miss you so much. And it's really hard to be without a best friend. Um, but I know that you're experiencing the same thing, if not more, and I'm being such a pussy about it. I admire your strength. And thinking of how you're handling being overseas in a totally different culture helps me refocus myself. Because I can go off on tangents and be that weird person. But, you know, thinking of how Megan decides things and how Megan would react to this, and like even though you're freaking out on the inside, you're like, what the fuck did I just say? You like keep it composed. You're like, oh yeah, okay. So that helps me. It helps me. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're getting closer to the holidays and I'm not going home um, to share that with my family. Um, I know how you feel, and if you go on a Skype during Thanksgiving, I would love that. I'm sure you're doing something way cooler because you have cooler friends than I do. And who knows what my potential drug dealer boyfriend's doing right now. Um, not my boyfriend. I don't know what to call him. I don't know. He's really nice. He's really nice, and he's older, not like 40. Oh my god, but I do have to tell you about a board member who's very handsome for, you know, an older man, and he's Indian. But he did ask me to dinner. He's very wealthy. It's one of those things where, like, I'm at this point in my life where, you know, fuck gender studies for a second, because if I can marry a wealthy man and do whatever the hell I want to all day, doesn't sound that bad to me. Because then I can write. I can paint and I can go see you. And it's just, there are lots of things that I could do if I married a wealthy man who's, you know, mildly petite and kind of meticulous and would totally freak out if he saw any part of my lifestyle because I'm such a mess. But, you know, anyway, refocus. Whew. I miss you. I miss you so much, and I love you so much, and I don't mean it to sound as lesbian as it's coming out, but and I don't know. I don't know how to recover from that one. It is what it is, and I don't know. I like this better, even though I wish it was two-sided. I like to watch myself talk. I'm fairly vain, but it's also a better way for you to communicate. Because me, like, writing a message like, oh, this is what I did today, it's not the same way as how I say it. And this is a way that, and I wish you would do the same way because I like to see your face too. But, like, this is how we would talk normally. And you get to see my hand motions and my awkward references to drinking wine and my wig and everything. Everything that I wish you were part of here. So, sorry for the emotional meltdown. I reeled it in. I did a good job. I'm having a rough time with that. Um, I've been a big crybaby lately. Little things just set me off. I'll be in the office reading like some blog or, like researching something. I'm like, the fucking fuck. Why am I about to cry? So, I don't know. I love you. I miss you. I hope you are well. I hope everything is going well. I hope that cute bike dude nails the fuck out of you. And I hope you give me all the details. Okay? All right. Thinking of you always. Talk to you soon. Okay, that was cheesy. Pretend like I didn't wink at you because all the times that I said I love you and winking. Okay, look at my muscles. Look at that. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.